So right now I got a really juicy and really good question for you guys, is what is the best way to get dreadlocks? And that's the question I got myself, so I'm asking you guys now. What is the best way to get dreadlocks? Go ahead and leave your answer in the comment box and I'll definitely read through that and see which one it is and try to figure that out as well. But just to start off, I don't think there is just a perfect or a good or the best way to get dreadlocks. So let's go ahead and read through this question and see what he's talking about. This is my homeboy, by the way. It's your boy Cam. This dude is consistent 100%. I had to give him a little shout out right there. So that's how it went. From Cameron Howard. Yo, I didn't even know your real name. That's super dope. My brother's name is Cameron too. Hey Gunther, it's your boy Cam. My question is if comb coils is the best way to start dreads. And is it the best way? Or is it the most efficient way? Is it the quickest way? I'll tell you this. I know it does take a little longer for the dreads to lock up then because it's a process, you know. What happens first, they start in coils. And then they eventually will bud up. And what I mean by bud up, it kind of just like, you know what a bud does like on a flower when they bud up and then they sprout. I get sprout. Is that even the right word? Sprout? But they bud up and then they start locking from that point. Or what is your opinion on the best way to start dreads? I've been debating whether or not to start dreads by comb coils or a different way. Love your vids. You know I'm a big fan, LOL. Keep making bangers. Peace. That is so dope, man. It's your boy Cam is so sick. He's a true supporter for sure. What is my opinion on the best way to start dreads? I'm gonna tell you my route of how I got dreadlocks, and how I got them was through a towel. All I used was a towel. And this only works on coarse or African or thick hair. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, you have to have that thick African coarse hair. So that was the best way for me. The best way for other people is to get twisted locks or comb coils. Either way. So you can either twist them, and that process kind of just takes a little longer, I believe. But from the outside looking in, that's what I see. I see people who get them twisted. I had a homeboy who got his hair twisted to start it off, and his hair wasn't exactly like all the way coarse or super coarse. It was more loose curls, and that was the process he went about, was starting to twist them. And he eventually stopped doing that. He started doing crochet needle and palm rolling. Nobody uses palm rolling anymore, I don't feel like. He did a lot of that, and that's what got him his dreads, was from crochet hook and palm rolling. But when it comes down to the best one, you have to find the best one or the most efficient one that works for you. What worked for me was towel rubbing, and that's how it worked to start off my dreadlocks. Some people it'll be comb coils, and comb coils is more for coarse hair and African hair as well. Comb coils will not really work on straight hair because it won't bud up. Your hair won't bud up if it's straight. Your hair has to be able to curl, because that's how the bud actually starts, is from, it twists out, right? And then when the twist is out, it's essentially straight because it'll straighten out like this, and then it'll start budding up from the curls. It's like the same as getting waves, but elongated waves. So, and then it'll come up and then it just buds up. So it'll have like little, see how this like has a bud right here, that little loop, or this little like thicker area than the other parts. That's what a bud is pretty much. It's like a flower bud, and then it'll bud up and then it'll become a dreadlock, or it'll start locking up. So those two work on coarse hair. Straight hair, the best method I believe is twist and rip. I tell every single person that comes to me with straight hair is to use twist and rip. On other hands, for big curls or wavy hair, twist and rip is good as well. And after twist and rip, a lot of people go to crochet hooking, and that go along that process. Crochet hook is not necessarily a go-to right out of the gate method, you know. It's one of those things to maintain your locks, but that's all personal preference. Dreadlocks is a big personal preference kind of thing. That's why you hear me say it so much. I know it sounds really repetitive, but it's true. And a lot of things, personal preference, how you want your hair to look, how you want your outcome to look. Everyone has their best way of getting their dreads, you know. And me was towel rub, some people's comb coils, whatever works for you. If your hair is coarse, go for the towel rub. If you don't want to go for that look though, right after the towel rub, it starts getting a nappy look. So it gets that look, and then it'll move on to locking up and getting dreadlocks and the look of dreadlocks, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully that answers your question. If anybody had any further questions based on this topic, please hit me up in my comment section. I'll definitely get back to you. But if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. That'd be super duper awesome. I'll see you guys next time.